everyone, my name is Ariane. I am a luxury travel advisor based in Vancouver, Canada. This morning was an early start as we had to meet our group at the north end of Koh Samui to board a catamaran for Koh Phangan. The catamaran was just for our group that was hosted by the Tourism Authority of Thailand. They even arranged for us to have massages on board. As the crossing was a bit rough in places, we unfortunately arrived into Koh Phangan a little bit behind schedule. We were met by a minibus that took us to the Anantara Rasananda for a site inspection. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling the greatest after the catamaran ride over and the van ride to the resort, so I did take a breather at the beach, and after a much needed ginger shot, I was feeling a bit better. I was able to take a peek into an ocean pool villa at the Anantara Rasananda, and it was absolutely beautiful. I'd love to come back and stay here for a few nights. The resort is not large, and it's situated on the quiet side of the island, away from the famous full moon parties that Koh Phangan is so famous for. Afterwards, we made our way over to Secret Beach where we reboarded the catamaran for lunch and headed back to Koh Samui. Unfortunately, because the timing was so off today, we didn't have time to snorkel or actual sail. Sometimes things don't go as planned when traveling, so you need to be a bit flexible in your mindset, especially when traveling during the pandemic. Once back at the Banyan Tree Samui, we quickly changed and headed back to the lobby lounge for a welcome drink and a site inspection of the Banyan Tree Samui. After our site tour of the Banyan Tree Samui, we had a hosted tasting dinner at their signature restaurant, Saffron. The dinner was so amazing. If you are ever staying at the Banyan Tree Samui, I highly suggest making a reservation here at Saffron. Again, the food really was amazing. Hi friends, so I hope you enjoyed my video today of Koh Phangan. Unfortunately, our trip didn't quite go as planned, as I mentioned, but it was still a great trip, still wonderful to be out on a catamaran, getting those lovely massages. And yeah, so now I just got back from Saffron. We had an amazing last dinner here on Koh Samui, and tomorrow we are heading back to Phuket. Unfortunately, today we are saying goodbye to the Banyan Tree Koh Samui, and we are heading back over to Phuket today. We do have a little bit of a relaxed morning, so I am taking advantage of that and doing some photos here. So I did do a little bit of a photo shoot. So now I am just kind of getting, I just finished that all up, and now I am getting all packed up because we do have to leave here, unfortunately, at around 11:20 this morning. So let's go to breakfast and show you some of the shots I got. After our final breakfast at the Banyan Tree Samui at the Edge, we headed back to our villas, got changed, and headed to the beach for some free time to relax. Banyan Tree Samui offers many included activities, including paddleboards, kayaks, a small sailing boat, snorkeling gear, and so much more. The activity guide on staff can also give you pointers on best areas to snorkel within the bay and what you can expect to see while snorkeling. unfortunately, it was time to get out of the ocean and head back up to the villa for one last plunge in my pool before checking out and heading to the Samui airport for our flight back to Phuket with Bangkok Airways. Bangkok Airways has this great little lounge area with complimentary refreshments for all passengers, which is great as this is an open-air airport. Our flight to Phuket just took over an hour, and we were met by our drivers and guides to take us to our next activity at Chalong Bay Rum. Chalong Bay Rum makes rum in a sustainable way out of 100% Thai sugarcane. We were then given a tour of their distillery. Here at the Chalong Bay Distillery, they make the rum in a traditional French copper using the first press of the sugarcane juice. I actually visited here twice in 2015 and was so glad I was able to come back. This time they do have more flavors of their rum, and they also now make a gin. After our tour, we did a tasting and did a fun mixology class.
So may I introduce myself? So my name is Bob. I'm the bartender here. Yeah, we're gonna do the cocktail together. So what we're gonna do today, we will do like 3 different cocktails, different style.
I actually really enjoyed the mixology class here at Chalong Bay Rum. We made 3 drinks: a classic Chalong Bay mojito, a spicy Devil's Gold made with mango with Thai chilies, and also we made Sunset Kiss, which was made with watermelon and passion fruit. I did make some rum purchases and we were off to dinner at SUAY restaurant, which was featured in various Michelin guides. The food here was so good. I tried the tofu spring rolls, the roasted duck breast with a sesame ginger glaze, a chicken taco, and a chocolate brownie with caramel sauce and delicious coconut ice cream. So I just checked into the Trisara here in Phuket, and it is an absolutely stunning property. I can't wait to show you what this looks like tomorrow morning. As you can tell, I am all ready for bed. It is quite late. We had a very, very, very busy day today, traveling from Koh Samui. And yeah, it was so nice to see Chalong Bay Rum again. I went there twice back in 2015 and a lot changed, but the rum is still very, very good. So highly suggest checking out Chalong Bay Rum Distillery if you are ever here in Phuket. And yeah, dinner at SUAY was so good. So definitely check that restaurant out as well. So I'm going to say good night. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It is free to do so. There is still lots of Thailand content coming up. And again, thank you so much to the Banyan tree, to the Thailand Tourism Authority of Canada, and also the Trisara for hosting me on this trip so far. And yeah, just everything's been so amazing. So can't wait to show you what this new room that I'm staying in for the next 3 nights looks like in next week's episode. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.